Ever wish you could preview a haircut before actually going to the salon?
Like, see how it would really look on you?
Exactly. Well, get this. AI might be making that a reality.
Seriously.
Yeah. Today, we're going to dive deep into this whole AI hairstyling thing.
Okay.
Honestly, even I'm kind of mind blown by what's out there.
It is pretty wild. It really feels like we're like on the verge of some kind of hair revolution.
Yeah.
And this isn't just like those catch-up apps anymore.
Right.
We're talking AI that analyzes your features and your hair type, your style, to recommend cuts that'll actually be flattering.
Okay, so full disclosure, we've got two main sources for this deep dive today.
Okay.
An ebook called AI Hairstyle Revolution, Your Guide to Perfect Hair Before the Salon,
Catchy.
and the marketing materials for an app called AI Hairstyle Studio.
Makes sense.
And just a random little tidbit, the ebook launched on Valentine's Day 2025.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Maybe a love letter to good hair.
Uh-huh. Could be. Seems strategic, though.
Yeah.
You know, playing on that whole wanting to look good thing for Valentine's Day.
Totally.
But let's get down to it.
Yeah.
What does this ebook actually tell us?
So it's pretty short, only 27 pages.
Okay.
You know, our listeners' time is precious.
Right.
But basically, it's all about this idea that AI can take the guesswork out of getting a haircut.
Interesting.
Like, remember back in the day, agonizing over those magazine clippings?
Oh, yeah.
Hoping to find someone with a similar face shape?
Totally.
This claims to do that for you, but digitally.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's where this AI Hairstyle Studio app comes in.
Right.
From the marketing materials, it seems like they're really pushing that whole try before you buy thing.
Yeah.
So you just upload a picture, and then the AI like maps out your face, analyzes everything from your bone structure to your hair texture.
It's crazy. And this is where it gets really cool.
Okay.
The AI doesn't show you just random styles.
Right.
It uses, like, algorithms
Okay.
to recommend cuts and colors that, in theory, would actually look good on you.
So it's like those virtual makeover things, but for hair,
Yeah.
with an AI stylist giving you advice.
Exact.
The ebook mentions this personalized recommendation part.
Right.
And the app is bringing it to life by letting you try on tons of styles virtually.
Amazing.
But how does the AI actually, like, learn what looks good on you?
That's a great question.
Does it use, like, some generic formula based on, like, face shape? Or is there something more going on?
That's a great question. The marketing stuff mentions that the AI uses machine learning. I know we throw that term around a lot, but what does it even mean in this context? Like, does the AI get smarter the more you use it?
That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah.
Machine learning means the AI isn't just static.
Okay.
It analyzes, like, what you pick, the styles that you like, the ones you skip,
Right.
and it adapts its recommendations based on that.
Wow.
So yeah, theoretically, the more you use it, the better it gets at figuring out your style.
Okay.
It's not just, you know, applying general rules.
Right.
It's learning what you like.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, though,
What?
how accurate can it really be? I mean, it's just an algorithm, right?
Right.
Can it really capture all the nuances of, like, personal style?
That's the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
The ebook does try to explain the tech a bit,
Okay.
but how these algorithms actually work.
Right.
But, of course, the marketing stuff is going to highlight all the good stuff.
Yeah.
To really figure out how accurate it is, we need to go beyond the hype.
Yeah.
We need to see what people are actually saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Are people getting great results? Or are they ending up with virtual haircuts that look totally off?
That's a good point. Marketing can be, really glossy.
Right.
But it's what happens in real life that really matters. And on that note, it makes you wonder about the bigger picture here, right?
Yeah, like what?
If this tech actually takes off, is it going to change the whole hairdressing industry?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we could be looking at a future where stylists actually use AI as like a tool.
Oh, wow.
You know, when they're doing consultations.
Yeah.
Showing clients different looks. Maybe even collaborating with the AI to like fine-tune the recommendations.
Hold on, rewind a sec.
What?
That's a huge shock. Imagine walking into a salon and instead of flipping through magazines, you're trying on virtual hairstyles powered by AI. It's almost like futuristic.
Right. And for those of us who have had, you know, our fair share of haircut disasters.
Too many.
That's a pretty appealing thought.
Yeah.
But it does raise some interesting questions, too.
Like what?
Could this make hairstyling more accessible? Or will it create some kind of divide between people who have access to it and those who don't?
Whoa, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
It's almost like a beauty divide.
Right.
Where those with the latest tech have this, like, advantage. Yeah. It makes you think about the implications beyond just the app.
Exactly. This whole AI hair revolution, if you
Yeah.
want to call it that,
Yeah.
could have some big consequences.
Yeah.
It's not just about avoiding bad haircuts. It's about how technology is changing our lives.
Right.
Even in something as personal as our appearance.
Okay, so we've got this ebook promising these personalized hair recommendations,
Right.
an app that brings it to life virtually, and all these potential implications for like the whole hairdressing world
Yeah.
and even society. I feel like we've only just scratched the surface.
We have. We've only just begun to unpack this.
Yeah.
But before we, go deeper into the ebook and all the app features, I'm curious, what stands out to you so far? Is it the promise of perfect hair, the potential for like changing the industry, or maybe something else?
It's all a bit overwhelming,
Yeah.
but in a good way. Like the idea that AI could get my style.
Yeah.
And like suggest cuts that work. That's exciting, but also a little freaky.
It's like, it's that combo.
Yeah.
Personalization and technology. That's what makes it so interesting.
Right.
And speaking of personalization,
yeah,
the ebook goes deeper into how the algorithms actually work.
Okay.
It's not magic.
Right.
There's a method to the madness.
Okay, so spill the tea. How does this AI know what looks good?
Okay.
Is it like reading my mind? That would be amazing, but also terrifying.
Not quite mind reading.
Okay.
But it's getting close. So the ebook explains that, the AI looks at face shape.
Right.
But it goes way beyond that.
Okay.
It also looks at your hair type.
Okay.
Like, is it thick, thin, curly, straight? All that. And then it even looks at things like your skin tone.
Wow.
And get this, your style personality.
Wait, style personality? What's that?
Yeah.
Is the AI judging my fashion choices now, too?
Well, hopefully not judging.
Okay.
It's more about, like, analyzing the overall vibe you give off.
Okay.
Are you classic, elegant, bold and edgy, bohemian,
right,
free-spirited, like, what's your thing?
Yeah.
So the AI tries to figure that out.
Okay.
And then suggests styles that match.
So it's like the AI is trying to become your stylist.
Exactly.
Trying to understand your taste and then recommending cuts that fit your whole look. That's cool, but it makes you wonder. What data is it using to figure all this out? Is it secretly stalking my Instagram?
Ooh, good question. That's something the ebook doesn't get into.
Oh, really?
It does mention the app uses, like, facial recognition to analyze your features. Kind of like how some social media sites can identify people in photos.
Oh, right.
So, it's probably using some pretty fancy image analysis.
That makes sense, but that also kind of brings up some privacy concerns, right?
Yeah.
Like, what happens to all that data?
Right.
Who has access to it?
You've hit on a major point. The ethical implications of AI.
Yeah.
Huge, right?
Huge.
And data privacy is a big part of that. And, of course, the marketing's all about
right.
the fun of the convenience.
Yeah.
You got to be aware of the possible downsides.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's great if the AI can help me avoid a bad haircut,
Right.
but not if it means my privacy is at risk.
Right.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah.
Okay, but back to the app. I upload my picture, the AI does its thing, then what? Does it just give me one perfect hairstyle?
Well, from what we can gather, the app's all about being interactive.
Okay.
So it's not about saying, this is the one.
Right.
It's about giving you choices.
Okay.
Letting you play around. You can scroll through tons of styles. Try them on virtually. You can even experiment with different hair colors.
So it's like a digital playground for hair.
Exactly.
You can try all those styles you've always wondered about, but you were too scared to actually get.
Right.
No more bringing in blurry magazine clippings and hoping your stylist can figure out what you want.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about helping you make like an informed decision about your hair. And remember how we talked about machine learning?
Yeah.
Well, the app tracks your picks.
Oh, wow.
So the more you use it, the more personalized the suggestions get.
Okay, that's where it starts to get a little spooky. Like the AI knows my style better than I do.
Right.
But also cool. It's like having a stylist on call.
Yeah, like 2047.
Exactly.
A virtual best friend for your hair.
I love that.
And speaking of friends, the app also has this social sharing feature.
Oh, what?
Yeah, you can share the virtual hairstyles.
Get out!
With your friends, get their feedback.
Shut out!
Before you even go to the salon.
So it's like crowdsourcing your haircut decisions.
Haha, exactly.
That's actually kind of genius.
Yeah.
Who hasn't gotten a bad haircut and then wished that they had gotten a second opinion?
Right. It's totally tapping into that, like, wanting to feel good.
Yeah.
And getting reassurance, especially when it comes to how we look.
Right.
And let's be real. Sometimes feedback from friends is way more honest.
Oh, yeah.
Than what you see in the mirror.
Totally. Takes the pressure off. But okay, let's play devil's advocate for a sec.
Okay.
What if you're someone who loves flipping through magazines for inspiration, who enjoys that whole consultation process?
Yeah.
Does this tech make that obsolete?
That's a great question. And honestly, I don't think it's about getting rid of that human interaction altogether.
Okay.
It's more about adding to it. Like, imagine you walk into a salon.
Yeah.
But you already know what you want.
Right.
You've experimented virtually.
Right.
That could make the whole consultation way more efficient.
So it's not AI versus stylist. It's
right.
AI and stylist working together, like a collaboration.
Yeah, exactly.
Where technology enhances the human touch.
Exactly. And that's where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
Because if AI can handle the basics,
right.
suggesting styles based on your face, your preferences, all that, then that frees up stylists to focus on the artistic part, the creative details that really make a haircut unique.
Okay, so we've got AI analyzing faces, suggesting styles, learning our preferences, and maybe revolutionizing the whole salon thing.
Yeah.
But I keep coming back to this question.
Yeah.
Does it actually work?
Right.
Are people actually getting great results? Or is it all just hype? Is there any way to know before we all go download the app?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, right? The marketing's good.
Yeah.
But, it's designed to sell you something.
Right.
To get a real sense of how good this AI actually is.
Yeah.
We need to look beyond the brochures. See what people are really saying.
So like user reviews, testimonials, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
Is there anything in our sources about that? Like how people are reacting?
Unfortunately, no. All we have is the ebook and the marketing stuff.
Okay.
Which, it paints a pretty positive picture.
Yeah.
To get a balanced view, we need to,
right.
dig a little deeper, maybe check out app reviews, social media comments, things like that.
Now that's our homework then.
Uh-huh.
Find out what people are saying about this whole AI hair revolution thing.
Exactly.
But for now, let's keep looking at what we do have.
Okay.
There's still a lot to uncover here. It's funny, we started this whole thing talking about bad haircuts.
Right.
But this is so much bigger now.
Yeah.
It's like this AI hair revolution is making us think about the future of beauty and technology and our own choices.
It really is. It's this case study.
Right.
This simple idea of AI and picking a hairstyle.
Yeah.
It's opened up this whole can of worms.
It makes you think, what else could AI change in the beauty world?
Oh, yeah, totally.
Makeup, skincare, fashion, the possibilities are
endless.
Endless.
Absolutely. And we're already seeing AI in skincare apps.
Right.
To analyze your skin and recommend products.
Yeah.
And in fashion, AI is being used for virtual try-on.
Oh, yeah.
And even designing clothes.
It's crazy, but also a little, I don't know. What's scary? Are we headed to a future where robots are doing it all? Are stylists, makeup artists, personal shoppers?
Yeah.
Does human creativity even matter anymore in this AI world?
That's a great question. And I don't think it's one or the other,
Okay.
I see it more as working together.
Okay.
AI can do the data stuff, the trends, the personalization.
Right.
But we still need humans for the creativity.
Right.
To actually bring those ideas to life.
So it's not AI replacing us, it's AI helping us.
Exactly.
Imagine a stylist
Yeah.
who can use AI to get recommendations for their clients. That's amazing.
Right. And that's where I see the potential. Not replacing, but empowering.
Yeah.
It's finding that balance.
Right.
Where tech and humans work together.
Okay, so back to our deep dive.
Okay.
This ebook and app combo.
Yeah.
We've talked a lot about what this could be, this AI hair revolution. But the big question, does it actually work?
That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Based on what we have, we just don't know for sure.
Okay.
The ebook explains the idea.
Right.
The app seems cool and interactive.
Yeah.
The marketing's all positive.
Right.
But without hearing from actual users.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all just guessing.
So it's like a cliffhanger ending.
Kind of.
We explored this whole world, but we need more info to give our listener a real answer. What do you think? Would you try this app even without knowing for sure?
That's tough. I'm curious, definitely.
Yeah.
But I would want to see some proof first,
Right.
Are people actually getting good results?
Yeah. Yeah.
Data-driven, what can I say?
I hear that. And I think that's a great point for our listeners. We've talked about the possibilities, the excitement, the what-ifs. But now it's up to you.
Yeah.
Do you want to take the plunge?
Right.
Do your research, read the reviews, and decide, Is this something you're into?
Exactly. This is really just the start of the conversation.
Yeah.
Technology is always changing, especially in the beauty world.
So stay curious, stay informed, don't be afraid to experiment.
Right.
But maybe not with a big haircut before you do your homework.
Haha, good advice.
All right, that's a wrap for this deep dive.
Yeah.
We explored these amazing AI hair possibilities, how to avoid bad hair days,
Right.
and the big questions this tech brings up about
Yeah.
human choice and the future of beauty.
Exactly. We hope you keep thinking about all this.
Yeah.
Share your thoughts. Try the AI Hairstyle Studio app if you want. And stay tuned as we keep exploring how tech is changing our lives.
Until next time, stay curious, stay stylish, and don't be afraid to experiment.
Whether it's a new haircut or just a good conversation about the future.
Exactly. A Thai MR.